we're gonna start with our beautiful pumpkin cookies. Look at that, I'm so excited. You guys already know I like to keep it sweet over here. We're going in on some dessert. And this one is super decadent. It's super rich. I'm super excited about hearing you guys' feedback on this one. We're gonna keep it sweet. And now we're going in with America's favorite cookie. My kids, Oreos do not stay in our shelves. My kids, as soon as they see us come home with the Oreos, you're just gonna place your Oreo directly on top of the other cookie, guys. Just like that. It's just gonna, like a little topper, right on top of your little jack-o'-lantern. These are perfect for the fall coming in. I made some the other day with some pumpkin spice cookies, and then I topped them with the vanilla Oreos, the reverse Oreos. Absolutely delicious. Definitely highly recommend. So isn't that so pretty already? Now I'm gonna set this aside because we get to do the fun stuff. Here is my bowl with my 1 egg in it already. I am going in with my Ghirardelli Ultimate Chocolate Brownie Mix. Guys, I told you when I said decadent, she did not lie to you. Gonna add in my cake mix here. Uh-oh, we don't need that. Add in my cake mix here. Oh, that AC, you guys know I am located where the sun always shines. So we do have that AC nice and blasting here. I'm gonna go in with my vegetable oil, 1/4 of a cup. And then we're gonna mix all of that. Mix all of that together to pour over our cookies. It's gonna be delightful. So mixing my egg, come on egg, there we go. We're gonna mix. Now with me, if you're like me and you like it just a little bit more rich, like this Ghirardelli chocolate was not enough for you, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Now, you can go in with water if you are a water type gal. I'm a little extra. I'm gonna go in with about that much heavy whipping cream to start off with. Get my wet and my dry ingredients together. Oh, it's already turning into chocolatey deliciousness. Look at that. Look at that. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more heavy whipping cream, but I'm gonna give it some time first. I wanna see how it mixes in there. Yes, I'm going with just a little bit more of my heavy whipping cream. Boop, 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 like that. Because I wanna be able to smooth it on top of our cookie mixture, guys. Look at that. Yes, I want all of my powder from the cake mix to be gone so that I can do nice, easy scoops. There you go. Put a little elbow grease in it. Get your elbows moving and your arm going. Oh my goodness, it's already looking so good. It looks edible already. If you love chocolate. If you don't love chocolate, you're probably thinking, what are you talking about, Joe? Oh, yes. So right about that consistency is good for me because like I said, I like my brownies nice and thick and decadent. But I'm gonna turn, yeah, there we go. I was like, I think I got just a little bit more of that cake batter powder mixture tucked in at the bottom. And I don't want large chunks here because that can turn into something else and also create pockets when you're trying to bake it. You see how I just broke that and then that powder came out? We don't want that when we bite into our delicious cookie later, right? So I'm just gonna pop out a couple of these to make sure we're not gonna have any brownie in the middle, any brownie batter mixture. And then, yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to get my scooper, my handy dandy ice cream scoop right here to scoop, boop, boop, they're back, to scoop right on top of our cookie mixture. Right on the, no cookie, no. There we go. To scoop right on top of there. Might need a little bit more actually, right on top of there. Let it fall over the cookie. It's gonna be delightful, delicious. And you're gonna do that over each and every one of them. And then bake them at about 350 degrees for about 15 to 17 minutes. Okay, you wanna check on them. Make sure your brownies are looking good. These Oreos are trying their best to stay afloat on there because my brownie batter, like I said, I like it nice and thick and decadent. And the Oreo is trying to balance its life out up here. But if you make it any thinner than this, it will coat it better. It'll fall right over it. But then your brownie won't be as, like I said, it won't be as thick and decadent as I like mine. So, cook's choice. Completely up to you. Completely up to you. Your preference, personal preference on that. How do you guys like your brownies? Do you like your brownies thick and soft and chewy, but with a crispy outside? Or are you someone who likes your entire brownie soft? Are you a center brownie person? Are you a corner brownie person? What's your take? I love me a good corner piece of brownie with a little bit of ice cream on it. Like if I'm going to overload on sugar, I want to overload on sugar, sweetheart. Okay? And then we have one more thing, as if it weren't sweet enough and not chocolatey enough. Yes, Lord, you see it correctly. We're going in with some Reese's Buttercup. Where did I put my scissors? There we go. We're going in with some Reese's Buttercup. Now for me, I know some people like to just take the bag and dump them on there. I kind of like to put them in my hand and put them on there so that I know roughly about how many are going to end up on it, because you don't want 9,000 of them on one and then only 3 on another. But I do like it nice and rich, so I'm gonna put a couple of those on there before we throw them in our oven and come out with our deliciousness, guys. Come out with our deliciousness. I know some of you guys already are saying your teeth are hurting probably just by watching it, but you will have a happy tummy and a happy mouth. I'm gonna sprinkle a couple of these over there. Now, like I said, for these, I am going to go and place them in the oven for roughly 15 to 17 minutes, and then we will be right back to show you the results. Look at that, guys. Nice and brownies. And I don't know if anybody else's grandmother ever taught them this, but I had a nice deep southern grandmother who I called this a boopity boop when I was little. But she told me the way that you know that you have a perfect brownie is if you can turn it in the pan. So when you go to cut it, with your butter knife, just a regular plain butter knife, you want your brownie to turn in the pan, and that's how you know that it's perfect, it's done. So let's try one that I haven't already lifted. This is a brand new one. I haven't gotten to cut the edges out here, so it has been sprayed. So this one's coming out pretty easily, and it turns. That's done. That's completely done, and you should be able to just pick it straight out of here. This one does have the cookie at the bottom, as you can see. So I had a little bit there, but it still comes straight out of the thing, as you guys can see. So you know it's of the right consistency, nice and done there. I'm gonna place that back there. I just wanted you guys to see what a boopity boop was when I was little, is what I called it. I'm actually gonna top these with icing. I've already prepped this. It is banana cream jello and Cool Whip. That's all it is. It gives it a nice little banana flavor, and I can just pipe it right onto the brownie, just a little bit there to give it a little decor, but I love the flavor that it brings, right? So I'm just starting in the center, doing a little upward spiral there to give it a little icing on each brownie before I serve. Oh, that one looks like it could use a little more TLC. I didn't put enough brownie on the top. There we go, squeezing down here. Ooh, these look so good. They smell so good. Whole house smelling like chocolate brownies, guys. I don't know why I said chocolate brownies. Chocolate is implied. There we go, I'm gonna put a little bit more on there. There we go, so I've got my icing on there. Let me see if any of these other ones boopity boop for me. Does this one boopity? It does boopity. boop for me. Yes, and that one slides straight out. So I know it's nice and done. I'm so excited. So you can see the cookie baked perfectly at the bottom. Oh, that's rich, guys. Super rich, super creamy, super chocolatey. And the icing actually adds a really, really, really good sweetness to it. You guys try this recipe at home. I used Halloween cookies since the fall is coming up. You guys let me know what cookies you use. I'd love to hear. Let me know what you think.